This is the most fun I've ever had filming a movie, for sure. Without a doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was like embarrassing how much fun we were having.
Yeah. I
It,
mean,
I mean, I had to wear a lot of sunblock. That was the one downfall because I don't know if you can tell, but I am a pale human, and
me too. Me too. I've learned
the
about
hard way.
I learned about sunscreen. I don't know why, but yeah, it was fun. I mean, they put us in paradise with a bunch of the funniest, most creative people in the world, and we just had a ball. It was so much fun. Mike and Dave are two brothers that are notorious for messing up uh, all family events. They just tend to take things too far. They have gotten Grandpa seriously injured at family events. But the Stangles are a large family, and at any one of their events, Mike and Dave take it too far. So they're given an ultimatum by their dad and their mom and their sister who's getting married that they must bring two nice girls to this wedding, and that's it, where they're not allowed to come. And they take this as a personal insult, like it's like a travesty, like they can't believe that their family would do that to them. So they make a committed effort to find two perfect girls to bring to this wedding. And the only way to do that is to go to Craigslist and put out an ad to find two girls, which sends them on a mission of several crazy, crazy dates. Uh, and might I add, this is based on a true story. These guys are real. So this really happened. And then you can take it from here. They meet, and that's where.
They meet Alice and Tatiana, and they are pretending to be good girls, and they are really terrible, chaotic. They're like Mr. Magoo, but younger and more into sex. So they just sort of take the boys and the family for a ride. I'm great at a wedding. Come on,
Oh yeah,
I'm a very well behaved individual.
I feel like she's the epitome of somebody you want at your wedding.
Although I did go to two weddings. Like you just came from what are you filming? And I was like, this movie about how I ruin weddings.
Yeah, that's an awkward.
Uh,
That's an awkward
anyway.
icebreaker. I think I'm decent. I like to get the party started and have fun. One time, my best friend and my one of my very close friends got married, and I was a groomsman, and the bride's father, who's awesome, an awesome guy, it turns out is a big fan. Um, and he is such a sweetheart that during his speech about his
Yeah,
big dad
yeah.
speech, he mentioned me like 8 times,
No.
and I felt really bad because I was like in the back of the room, and it's her wedding night, and so I would say I'm not good to bring to weddings, but it was sort of a funny moment, and yeah, we still keep in touch, her dad
Her
and I.
her dad. Great. Great.
Yeah.
when we were filming it, the comedy was so over the top, and there is so much more that didn't make it into the film. Like, the bonus footage is going to be out of this world. That I did worry that, like, you were going to hate the characters by the end of it because they caused so much trouble. And the director, Jake Szymanski, really just found the balance of, like, insane humor and insane heightened situations and, you know, really tender moments where even though it seems like you shouldn't fall for the characters, particularly maybe like for Adam's character, like he just shows a little bit of vulnerability and you're like, oh buddy, now I'm rooting for you.
It's kind of about how four very lost individuals go to a wedding and kind of find themselves. And really, that's what's cool about weddings, is they celebrate love. That's why everyone wants to go to a wedding, because they like to believe they're in the presence of true love.
Is a celebration of true love. It's actually sort of like a very constructed situation where, like, everybody's supposed to behave a certain way and dress a certain way, and, you know, it's like putting on a little play, and, you know, like, this person has to walk out after this person
with
and
a bunch
everything
of
has
people
to be
that
perfect
have
and
never
like
acted.
and when people put on these situations that are supposed to go off without a hitch, like, something always goes wrong.
It's like opening a 3 Michelin star restaurant and then
And hiring
people
to
actors,
cook the food.
to cook the food.
It's not gonna go great.
It's not gonna go great. So there's always, at weddings, there's always something that goes wrong that's funny. There's always some sort of crazy stuff that happens, and so it's something that everyone can relate to, and everyone's been in this position before. But you're at a wedding, and it's insanity ensues.
And I really hope that people use this movie as a roadmap to a great wedding.
Yes, me too.